Hey Internet, I'm Gargantuan Gerlock, and today we'll be looking at a few trending mods in Skyrim Special Edition brought to you by the inquisitive minds of the Nexus modding community. Despite Skyrim being an almost 15-year-old game, the modding community is still extremely live and well, with a lot of talented submissions near daily. Sit back, relax, enjoy this short video highlighting some very new popular mods, and comment down below any other mods or creations you'd like to see me review. Enjoy! The first mod we're taking a look at today is Follower Dialogue Expansion, Senna by NPC. Haven't you ever wanted Senna, the priestess of Dibella, to be more than a random NPC that you're able to marry? While marriage is all and well, don't you want her to act more than just a glorified moneymaker, with you coming home once in a blue moon to request coin from them? Well, count your lucky stars because this first mod does just that. This mod adds Senna, the Breton priestess of Dibella, located in Markarth, as a fully fledged follower NPC with over 243 lines of dialogue, including current quest awareness and an immersive background story. She's able to be recruited during after the Heart of Dibella, and primarily acts as a healer in a support classification. She is extremely easy to recruit. Talking to her for the first time following the Heart of Dibella, she offers her services and can be asked to accompany you. Right off the bat, she has a lot of very unique dialogue, and you can get her gifts like wine, which she seems to be very fond of and know a lot about, similar to myself personally, in order to get her to tell you more about her history.
What an intriguing flavor. It tells a story of its own. My thanks for sharing it. Such flavorful wine is a rare find in Skyrim.
I do really appreciate the creativity and consistency in her lines and personality, and while she is primarily a healer in combat, she can also deal damage. It just isn't a lot. While not a ton to mention, overall it's a fun, simple follower mod that diversifies the companion roster that I will look forward to continuing to utilize, as who doesn't want a priestess of beauty and love to accompany you on your travels through Skyrim. The next mod we're taking a look at is Dread Sovereign Elven Armor by FafnyB. This is an extremely elegant elven armor and sword supported in vanilla, UNP, 3BA, BHUNP, and CBBE body types. The Dread Sovereign armor is inspired from themes of domination and torment related to Molag Bal, and as you can see is really a labor of love. Very aesthetic with a lot of small intricate details throughout. It is also very modular, as you can see, possible to mix and match to your heart's content or equip as much or as little as you could possibly like, even coming with cloth unders. And the Soulbinder sword, matching the theme of the armor, is yet again a very aesthetically pleasing weapon with soul trap and absorb health. All items are craftable via the Skyforge and are an absolute great addition to any female playthrough or female followers that you have around. The three different colors are standard, bronze, and dark, crafted via moonstone, iron, and leather. It requires 30 smithing and naturally the ability to craft elven armor. And while the mod author has expressed some interest in making male armor, right now it's only equipable on female characters. So fingers crossed we'll eventually get these beautiful armor sets on our male characters, but for right now we'll make do with our females. The next mod we're taking a look at is Dynamic NPC Outfits by, Kuro Ishitam. Probably the mod I have been most excited for on the list today. This mod simply changes outfits that NPCs wear on a day-to-day basis. Like I have mentioned in the past, I find mods like this extremely immersive, adding a lot more depth to the game and refreshing visuals. Now it only works on NPCs wearing basic clothing. Armor-wearing Jarls, Scald citizens, cooks, and executioners are unaffected due to their outfit limitations. For those with revolving outfits, most of them change almost daily. There is a baseline 20% chance each NPC will wear their default favorite outfit, so even with variation, they will eventually occasionally revert back to their original look. So now as you go about your day-to-day inside Solitude or Whiterun, if you install this mod, your experience will be just a little more immersive, and for that reason I would highly recommend getting this mod and playing around with it. The next mod is Canidae, a wolf replacer by Sothasim. Canidae is another popular yet simple mod that replaces the mesh and textures of alpha red wolves, black wolves, ice wolves, and both spectral and fiery wolf familiar conjurations, with the optional add-on of also replacing dogs. As you can see, the modder did a phenomenal job updating 15-year-old textures and helping bring the Skyrim environment a little more to life. And while this mod does update the wolf textures, it doesn't update their atmospheres, so if you are wanting to be able to befriend or have these wolves as followers, you'll have to do that on your own. But luckily the Nexus mod page has a few examples of mods you'll be able to download to take full advantage of the updated textures. The last mod being reviewed today is yet another follower mod, however it is significantly different than the previous. Skooma Cat by Arcanix and Project Ethelia is released on none other than International Cat World Domination Day. It adds a cat follower with over 360 voice dialogue lines, voiced by Dave VA, with more to follow. Based on the Skooma Cat from Elder Scrolls Online, the Alfiq aspect of Sheogorath, it is actually an extremely well-built mod that allows you to live out your dreams of being a furry feline father or a crazy cat mother. Found in the streets of Windhelm, Skooma Cat is recruitable once you satiate its hunger for salmon roe. Once given, he demands to follow you around on your adventures. Expect a lot of playful banter and one-liners, and regularly scheduled dose of skooma straight to your inventory. There is also a provided tome to summon him in case he ever happens to get lost on the trails. And in my opinion, Skooma Cat is actually quite a bit of a tank in combat, so he's a pretty good battle companion. I highly recommend you install this mod and enjoy the gloriousness of Skooma Cat yourself, but in the meantime, enjoy some of the highlights here. And if you do install the mod, expect that Skooma Cat will appear whether you want him to or not.
What do you get when you cross a shadow, a whisper, and 3 drops of skooma? This one! Me! Ta-da!
So like I said in the beginning, Skyrim modding is alive and well, and will be so for the foreseeable future. If you liked any of the mods showcased, be sure to hit up the Nexus mod pages linked below. And if you enjoyed my review, feel free to stay tuned and comment below any other mods you'd like to see me review and or creations you'd like to see me buy and test out before you personally commit to them. Thank you for watching, I am Geronimo, and I'll see you in the next one.